Please welcome to the stage Zev Dickstein with Turnout.
Wow, that picture is from when I was in 7th grade, so I guess a couple years ago, not that long. So my name is Zev. Thank you for having me. And I'm going to be telling you a story about the project that I'm working on called Turnout. And we are building a mobile app to connect young activists. So as I'm talking, you'll be able to see a sneak preview of some of the screens that we'll be putting up on our platform. And that's the first one. So my background until a couple years ago was in political campaigns. I've been involved since I was 9, volunteering, and I also was a campaign manager, field organizer, all those different roles. But what I saw was not many other young people were involved in activism or political organizing. So I was so excited when I saw that after the Parkland tragedy, more young people were getting involved all across this country and in places that we'd never seen before. So I went around listening, and the thing that I was really interested in is what was getting people interested in activism and what were the challenges that they're facing. And the biggest challenge that I noticed was young people really finding out about events via luck. Their friends happened to text them, they saw something on Instagram or Snapchat, but there could have been so many more people involved if there had been a simple way for young people to learn about what was going on. And there's so many different event maps that you can find when looking on the internet, and they all have their own list and they all have their own resources, and there's just no nexus for someone that doesn't have an hour to be searching around to really find out what's going on, and especially on the local level. And we also want people to know what other young people are involved. So in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where I lived, we didn't know what was going on just across the river in Boston. We didn't know what other young people were involved in activism. And so we're hoping that by creating a mobile nexus for all of this communication, we'll be able to solve those challenges. And so we have a great advisory board, and we have lots of young people who are helping us with the platform. And this is the sneak preview like I mentioned before. And the reason that we think this is going to be successful is because recently we've seen tremendous success of niche social networks. So one example would be Strava, which is a very successful app for cyclists and runners to connect. And so we're hoping to have the same impact, but in the youth activism space. And in the end, we want to create equal access to activism and increase voter turnout and foster a real culture of civic participation among our generation. So thank you again for having me, and look forward to keeping this community updated about how our progress is going and what we're working on. So thank you.